morning guys, how are you doing today? Hopefully fresh and well and beautiful on another fine and fantastic day again today. I keep doing this, it's not morning at all, is it, Holly? Look at it. It's just gone 3 in the afternoon. Productive morning actually. I had some admin work and stuff to do first thing kind of this morning, send invoices, sort out some emails and stuff, so I've been away for a couple of days. But that's all done. That's all kind of boring behind the scenes stuff. Holly's been to work, she's done a little bit of typing and clicking of mouses and all that shenanigans. Just had some dinner, refueled a little bit, and now hopefully I'm gonna go get my car, and then later on this evening me and Holly are thinking of doing some kind of festivity cooking-y, I don't really know, just making like, we were gonna make things like Christmas presents, fudge and stuff like that. So, 1 week ago, I took my car into the garage to get fixed because it had a little bit of a problem. They thought that they were going to fix it within like an hour. 1 week later, and I'm finally going back to get my car and say goodbye to this Fiat Panda hire car. Right, goodbye Panda. Look at this. This is what I've just come from. This wagon here, and there's my beast waiting. They've gave him a wash as well. He's all clean. Oh, I hope he's all fixed. He should be. Where are we going? Oh, the door's out. I was going to go in this door. Oh, hello car, I'll be back in a minute. So, no, seriously, okay, my car, they had it for a week, okay, I wouldn't tell you exactly how much it cost because a lot of you would probably say, that's a lot of money, and I said to myself, that is a lot. She is making a loud noise. Basically, if you know anything about cars, okay, I had to have a replacement ECU, which is like the kind of the computer system of the car, and I needed new ball joints for the suspension or something, and it was very, very expensive. A bit of a kick in the balls 1 week before Christmas that I had to fork out kind of that much money. But anyway, we're not going to dwell on it. It's been done, it's been paid for, and I now have my car back, and that was the dog sneezing. So, even though I got my car back, I'm now driving Holly's car back to hers because we're going to do some form of cooking, some festivities of the fudge variety, I believe.
Hopefully we have the ingredients.
Well, we said this earlier, and hopefully we have the right ingredients because we were thinking of making up some treats for people, and if it works out well, then you guys could follow along and make some simple treats for your friends and family. Correct?
Correct.
Correct. Alright, so is this going to be our method, Holly?
This is our method, which some random person on the internet said worked for her. So I'm trusting a random stranger on the internet, which is always a recommendation.
Don't trust strangers in real life, but strangers on the internet, trust them.
Take their advice.
Especially when you're making fudge.
That's what we're doing.
Basically, we want to make some fudge. This might be a trial run. We don't even know yet.
Definitely a trial run.
But Holly's already said that she's going to double the recipe than what is recommended.
Double the disaster.
So we should have just followed like a smaller recipe to see if it actually works, and then doubled it if it did work. We'll just do 2 small batches. We are going to try making vegan fudge. Okay. Now I think I've never made fudge before. Holly seems to have made everything in her life. I mean, look at this. This is everything you ever need. I think, what did you say? You just got to replace the normal butter
with fake butter.
Just like a dairy-free.
And they said they use soy milk. But we haven't got soy milk. So we're going to try coconut milk.
Coconut milk. And this is the tray we're going to put it in.
Yeah.
Are we having a flavoured fudge?
I was going to go for vanilla, but I can't find what I did with the vanilla.
Oh, you said earlier about peppermint, like peppermint fudge.
Oh, we could do 2 batches. Do one after the other.
So now you're going to make it 4 times the size. 2 batches of the twice as big, or do we do 2 batches of the normal. This is getting confusing.
I think do vanilla first because if you can't get vanilla right, then peppermint isn't going to taste good either.
Oh, but peppermint is the one.
Yeah?
I flipping love me some peppermint. So after a lot of stirring and lots of boiling later, I've had to switch to a wooden spoon, Holly.
I don't know if it was us.
Holly was stirring it with one of the silicone spatula things, and it just completely broke off.
Well,
and
the other bit
snapped.
was fine. It must just been the glue holding it together. The whole thing didn't melt in there. Don't worry.
Yeah, turn that down. He's boiling up. Holly's even gone and got the old thermometer to see if it's the right temperature.
Professionals have a thermometer. I didn't realise we had one. Yeah.
It's not ready yet, I don't think.
No.
What's it meant to do?
So that is an example of it not
It's not quite there yet.
It's not working.
It's supposed to make
So
a
that
little ball.
means...
Actually no, the bit that's stuck together, you see that's... Well, it's not soft ball quite. It's
minute or
gooey,
two.
but it's not sticking together in a little clump. Not quite.
Right. It's looking like a witch's cauldron in here.
Yes.
Okay, so we think we've got to a point where we've made fudge. Possibly.
Yeah.
This is our
Taken
mixture.
it off the heat and added some vanilla.
And that's one thing we looked at just now when Holly was looking at recipes and stuff. Other countries and stuff only seem to have a chocolate fudge. You know, in England and stuff, we have loads of different flavours of fudge, and vanilla is probably like the most popular flavoured of fudge. So that's why we're just using a vanilla extract.
Vanilla, I'd say, is the most popular over
That's
here.
what I just said, yeah, vanilla is probably the most popular, which is kind of strange. But now we've got to do the hard bit, which is beat the fudge. You've got to stir it, and then it, what do you say, it lets like air into it?
Yeah. You just beat it and it turns into fudge,
shame.
not toffee.
Oh, okay. So this is the difference now
Yeah,
between
if you
fudge
leave
and
it, it'll
toffee.
turn into toffee.
Oh, okay.
So, or if you don't beat it enough, you get toffee.
So you got
Fudge is the hard
to
work.
beat it to like the perfect kind of time, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. But we don't know what we're doing, so we'll see how
Yeah, this is a little bit of trial and error right now.
reckon now.
That's lost its gloss.
You reckon?
It's definitely changed
changing.
consistency.
I think beat it a little bit. And it suddenly went, so...
So you think this is
I
the
don't know.
moment?
I think so.
It definitely seems like it is fudge though.
So, focus. Opinion on your fudge making process? The first one?
My first fudge making experience would be long, slow, kind of a failure.
Oh, well, I don't think it looks like a failure. It looks like fudge.
Alright, okay, but
This is what fudge is meant to look like.
okay, it looks like fudge, but judging by everyone else's opinions of what it actually was meant to look like, taste like, no one said it was like fudge.
That's
So-
because it only contains one ingredient that real fudge actually has. And that's sugar.
whose fault is this, madam?
It's not a fault. I'm just proving to the world that you don't need it.
Need what? That
Butter?
everyone should be vegan.
No, I'm just saying you don't necessarily need butter and everything.
No.
Look at it.
I was, okay, one thing which really did shock me was how much sugar goes into stuff like that, where you would just eat like a load of them, but actually when you make stuff yourself, you actually start to realise what goes into the food.
Yeah.
And like what's hiding in foods you don't think are like, obviously sweets like this
This
are
isn't going to
obviously-
have a whole apple in it. So.
yeah, it's not going to be healthy, but when you see how much sugar goes into just like that size,
Yeah, I guess if you don't cook, then you don't really
Yeah.
know what goes in your
so
food.
that's why I do like cooking and looking at like
And that's when
looking at ingredients and stuff, because then you can actually see really what's being put into food. And when you start looking at like, you know, processed foods and unhealthy foods and stuff, what they pile into it to make it taste good is really not that good for you. Things like this are fine for like treats and stuff, but don't live off it.
And that's also one reason that isn't good about cooking is you can learn what goes in everything. And that's usually a bad thing.
Hence Holly's now turned vegan.
Yeah.
This is the fudge of destiny. Do we take some home, or do we have to let it
We
like
gotta
cool?
let it cool completely.
Oh, we can't even like try it.
No.
What? And I can't even sample one little bit. Right, so you packed and ready for tomorrow?
Maybe.
Well, you've got a lot of stuff here. Right. Whoa. It's like the TARDIS. What?
Those bugs.
Those bugs. I like these blue lights. Oh. Can't even shut the door. And tomorrow, we are going to be having an awesome and epic day. I don't know if you know what Center Parks is. It's kind of like a holiday kind of adventure park kind of place. Log cabins, and there's like huge swimming pools and rapids and loads of adventurous things to be doing. My sister and Toby's kid Manny, my mum and my mum's partner Martin are all there for like the whole of the weekend. And me and Holly, we have got day tickets for the whole day tomorrow. So we're getting up super early. We got to be there for, I think we got to be there for like 10 in the morning. We're allowed to be there like all day, like with our day pass and day tickets and stuff. So we are very much looking forward to this, because we get to play in like literally one of the coolest swimming pools with rapids, slides. There's loads of like Christmassy stuff for Holly to look at. There's real life reindeers there. Yeah. Yeah, real life reindeers. Santa might even be there, Holly, if you're lucky. You could sit on the old man's knee and...
I'm not that keen. I
No?
don't have a reindeer.
This bad boy, I've washed him. He is ready to come out to play tomorrow. My lovely Christmas jumper. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be an epic fun day. I do feel like this vlog today has been a little bit of a meh one, but tomorrow, honestly...
But I had a good time.
Yeah,
so.
we had a good time making fudge and spending a ton of money on my car.
Oh, that was.
But at least I got my car back. That's the silver lining.
You got your car back, and we had fun making a disaster in the kitchen.
Exactly. So anyway, enough of this babble. We will see all of you bright and early, same time, same place tomorrow, where we're going to have an awesome and epic day. Remember those 3 very important things, which are, as always, stay happy, stay positive, stay awesome. And me in this one, we'll see all of you bright and early tomorrow morning. I keep saying the same thing, so goodbye. Oh my word. A quick spoiler-free review